What is going on, my patriots? How y'all guys doing? Just getting off of work. If it's your first time tuning in to my broadcast, do me a favor. Go ahead on, hit the like button. If you can too, go ahead on and hit that notification bell up top. So anytime that I am live or I upload new content, you are aware that I am here. If you also can, please participate in the $5 challenge. I will be leaving my Patreon information, my Cash App. This is where you can support the channel, the content that I'm bringing to you guys to keep y'all guys up the loop. I also want to thank everyone who liked my video that I uploaded with the interview with John Sullivan. Appreciate that, guys. It really helps when y'all are communicating with me, talking to me, and telling me how you feel. So, enough of all of that. We're getting right into this. So now, the Democrats have claimed that they are ready to release the $15 an hour minimum wage. That is the goal. They want to make sure that the American people get a taste of the $15 an hour minimum wage. Now, this is going to be a part of the stimulus package that they are proposing. First day, Joe Biden says that he is inaugurated and start working in office. Now, there is a problem with this. Before I tell you my thoughts about the minimum wage, let's talk about the issues about this stimulus package. Now, remember I told y'all what the Democrats do. They always lie to you. They will tell you one thing and do another. They always lie. They will tell you one thing and do another. Now, let's talk about the lie they have recently told. They had promised every American that they were going to get a flat $2,000. I repeat, $2,000. But now, since Biden is feeling like he has, secured the spot as being the premier candidate of the U.S. of A., the presidential candidate now of U.S. of A., he doesn't want to do that now. Nope. This is what he wants to do. He now wants to go and give Americans $1,400 to round up from the $600 they already have. And the progressives are not feeling it. AOC and them are giving him the business in comment section of online on Twitter. They just going in. They're not feeling it. They're very upset because they're like, wait a minute, that wasn't the game plan. The game plan was everybody was to get two bands. Two bands, Joe. Where the money at, Joe? That's what they're saying. We already know where the money is. This is what Joey and the Dems do. They know this by now. They don't keep no promises. They got what they wanted. They're in there like swimwear. That's how they feel. They got a House. They got a Senate. They got a lockdown as a president. They ain't got to give no fucking 2K no more. But it still got to go through the House. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people that's still on board with this $2,000 stimulus, I hope that they push it and make them do it the right way. I think that would be a great thing. Now, enough about that. Let's talk about this federal minimum wage. Now, everybody right now is all excited because they have gotten word that the minimum wage is being proposed in this stimulus package to go up to $15 an hour. Everybody's like, yay! That doesn't know anything about politics or economics. Man, we gonna be balling in this bitch. Yeah, Well, unfortunately, nobody has not taken the time and look at how it's going to affect us moving forward. So let's begin with where we at on minimum wage now and what it has done for the economy to where we're trying to be at next. All right. So we're at the nationwide minimum of $7.25 in most states. 29 of the 50 states of the US of A have already raised their minimum wage from $7.25. Okay. But we also know these places are major cities. They got, more bills, more expenses, cost of living, more things to do, stuff of that nature. Well, if big government goes in these smaller towns and do this is where the problem begins. The problem begins because these smaller towns are going to have to jack everything up to compensate with the huge boost of minimum wage income. Now, they saying in their mind that the goal of doing this is to eradicate a lot of the poverty. But it's not going to eradicate nothing. It's actually going to increase it even more. Because now, as soon as they increase it, people might have a temporary relief of, oh yeah, man, $15 an hour, I can get this, I can get that with no problem. And then before you know it, things are slowly going up high. Milk, eggs, cheese, anything, you name it. Another issue with $15 an hour is that a lot of young people that are under a certain age bracket is not going to be able to get their feet wet in the job market. You got to think about it from a perspective of an adult. Who would you rather pay $15 an hour to if you had a huge jump? A high school kid who lives with his parents and, don't have really nothing to worry about? Or would you rather pay it to an adult who's got some bills or lives on their own, very responsible, and is going to take it serious? You're going to go with a guy that going to take it serious, older, mature, Now, don't get me wrong, young people. I'm not making it where I'm saying that you guys are not capable of doing the work. I'm just pointing it out there that it's going to be difficult for you to sell that to other companies because they want to raise the minimum wage. Another thing that we got to watch out for, there is going to be a lot of possible layoffs. Once you do a sudden rise like that, a lot of people may lay people off or reduce people hours. So yeah, you get $15 an hour, but you're not getting a 40-hour work week because the company can't afford to keep you. And they may go as far as, I'm tired. A company go bankrupt, a little mom and pop store, because of the rise of the minimum wage income on federal levels. So I'm not really fond of it. I'm not fond with this move, to me personally, but that's my personal opinion. Another thing you got to look at too is, not only are you looking at cost of living, supply and demand, you also got to look at big corporations may replace people with machines. If I got to pay somebody $15 an hour, but I want something done immediately right then and there, even if it's a small or a huge thing. I'm going to buy what's going to make it easier on me. So, That's just some tidbits that you guys need to think about. But what do y'all think? What is y'all opinion? I mean, we have already heard a lot of great social economics scholars of the U.S. have always said that raising the minimum wage extremely too high can cause a tremendous economy to fall. So I just need y'all opinion. What do y'all think should be done at this point of the game? I mean, do y'all think that excuse me, I'm a little tired. You think we should try to continue to keep going on? I mean, do you think that we need to we have nothing to worry about? I mean, just tell me in your comments what y'all thinking about this minimum wage. You think it's a good idea or it's bad? All right, thank y'all for your participation and time. Love y'all guys. I am out.